my husband, Alberto Strickhauser.
She right there. Okay, get him.
Yeah, I wouldn't be standing here without his love and support. So thank you, baby. I love you.
Love you.
I would also like to give God all the glory. He is my firm foundation, and all that's good in me is Him. So thank you, God. Give Him all the praise. Thanks. So my husband and I own Alberto's Pizza Shop in Port Orange. We also own the extension at Alberto's Pizza Shop. It is a private event, party, and catering room. I am also a registered nurse since 2006, and I teach at Daytona State College, nursing students. I'm a clinical adjunct. Thank you. Alberto's Pizza Shop just won 2 cool awards, Best of the Best through the Daytona Beach News Journal, and Hometown News Best Pizza in Port Orange. Not only do we serve amazing food, but Alberto and I collaborate heavily with the community on a regular basis. It fills our hearts to be able to assist local needs, and our pizza shop has developed such an amazing circle. No pun intended. So let me back up and share a little of my testimony. Many of these charities that we're honored to serve today, I was a recipient of growing up. My parents did the best that they could while addicted to drugs and alcohol, divorced multiple times, in and out of jail. We moved around 20 times. I changed schools frequently. CPS was a regular at our house. We benefited welfare Christmases. My brother and I would see our names hanging from the angels on the tree at the grocery store at the Salvation Army has done for decades. We received food, clothing, and supplies from the church and various charities. I moved out when I was 14, got a job, graduated early from high school, and put myself through college to earn my master's degree in nursing. You see, I was on the receiving end for so long that it's an honor to be able to give. And while I'm talking about my past, my father passed away many years ago, but my mom is 5 years sober this month. When I met Alberto in 2006, it was truly love at first sight. I was young and thriving in chaos, but he demonstrated unconditional love and consistency, which was foreign to me at the time. We shared the same vision of the future. Over the last 17 years, we've been through many seasons together, seasons of peanut butter and jelly, and lobsters and filet at the top of Daytona. We have 2 beautiful sons, we travel often, and have built a life that has exceeded my dreams. I especially love our nighttime routine that we consistently tell each other every day, you are the best part of every day. My husband grew up in stability and has been a pizza man for over 30 years. Alberto was actually born upstairs of a pizza shop in York, Pennsylvania in 1981. So no doubt when we opened a pizza place together here in Port Orange in 2018, it would be extraordinary. What can I say? The man can cook. It was around that time that we were baptized together and our serve strengthened at the pizza shop, as the pizza shop became God's vessel to reach people. Our very first order before we even opened was a $1,000 donation to feed the first responders in our town. That act of generosity set the precedence of who we became. Like many of you all, we find creative ways to bring people together for the greater good. We couldn't do it without our team, customers, and the community. So I'll share some cool things we've done. This one is for the books. Many of you may have seen this on social. It was our Pay It Forward Post-it Notes or Sticky Notes program. During the pandemic, we implemented a Pay It Forward Pizza Slice program where generous customers would donate a slice or a pizza or a monetary amount, and we would hang sticky notes up on the window, and people would need to come in and grab it off. It was already paid for. That was really awesome. Around this time, it was the hurricanes and the pandemic, and a lot of people were reaching out to us and they wanted to help and didn't know how. So the community fed thousands of people. We were bringing 50 to 100 pizzas to devastated areas and to the essential workers. Here is our positive tickets that we created for Port Orange and South Daytona Police Departments. Our thought was to help build stronger relationships between our LEOs or our law enforcement officers and the community. when they see good deeds around town, they can hand out a positive ticket and they can redeem it for a free slice of pizza. We also developed free pizza slice cards and gifted them to local schools for teachers to reward academics. We asked the community to sponsor these. We were able to get small businesses to sponsor over 1,000 of them. We have also developed a reading program intended to encourage children to read over the summer. We had a free personal pan pizza as an incentive, and then I had these bookmarks made that you can see my son was also part of that program. There was a similar program back in the day that we recreated. Every year we gather backpacks, school supplies, and we fill socks and underwear drawers at the nurses' station and host drives for local children, schools, and families. We collect and distribute toys at Christmas to the orphanage, local churches, and schools. We love assisting with the basket brigade. We are a drop-off location, and we assemble boxes. We also love attending the Margarita Ball. Of course, the charity children gifts are my favorite. For 4 years, I have served on the education committee at the Port Orange South Daytona Chamber. Hey Kristen, I see you, girl. Which bridges the school's needs with local businesses. I was the liaison for a few schools and have built valuable relationships within the chamber. We have collaborated with an organization called Pay It Forward. This organization is who I chose last year with my $500 donation. We share the same principle that when someone is blessed, it may encourage that person to pay it forward. The founder, Nick, stated, we all fall short sometimes and just need a little help, or maybe someone to believe in us. It's all about helping each other and making the world a kinder place. And I can tell you without a doubt, it was through generous people that I had the privilege of benefiting growing up that directly impacted the way that I view the world. Alberto's Pizza Shop is a drop-off location for every occasion. We just donated our space to help collect Halloween costumes totaling over 400. The event was hosted by Jenny Snyder, and we were happy to be a small part of it. Children were able to come and shop for free and pick out their Halloween costumes. We also have an ongoing collection for the Good Girl Initiative, which is an organization dedicated to providing positive resources for youth and women. I had a great time at their stepping party that packed small cosmetic bags full of hygiene products to distribute to schools. I know the founder and president, Gina, is sitting here. Gina, I see her back there. Thank you, Gina, and your team for all that you do. I also have the pleasure of reading all of the nominations and all the good works that you pour into this community. So ladies, thank you so much for all that you do. You are my type of people. Lastly, I want to close with a few things for you guys to think about. Something hopefully to inspire you. Even though your story may not look like mine, we share that most of you have overcome many obstacles or challenges that could have prevented you from being right where you are today. So break barriers and redefine success. Stop and think what success means to you. Success looks differently to everyone, and it's not solely about an external recognition, even though this is very nice, or material possessions, but also personal growth, happiness, and making a positive impact on yourself and others. So here's 8 points that have influenced me in no particular order. We'll start with soul search and define your goals. I read this powerful biblical book, and it was titled, How is Your Soul? Just the title alone is deep. The author encourages us to embrace our unique identities, backgrounds, past, and cultures, because there's power and potential that lies within them. Self-acceptance is also very essential because that can inspire us to empower others. When it comes to goals, we have to clearly define them. As a nurse, we set what's called SMART goals for our patients. They are specific, measurable, attainable, reasonable, and then they have a time. For example, I'm going to learn how to play a song on the guitar by November 20th, 2023. If something doesn't align with your goals or values, keep it moving. Number 2, develop a plan for what's next. So you made it this far, what's next, right? What's next for your business, your future, your serve, your family? Maybe your next step is to volunteer in an organization. Maybe it's to start a new business venture. Maybe it's time to reach out to someone. Or maybe it's time to take a season off from racing. Seasons of rest are important too. During times of darkness when I was a little girl, I would journal. I wrote down a timeline for my life. I knew that I wanted to be a nurse and counsel myself. I still have these journals that were written in 1999. Journaling has many benefits, including tracking your plans and reflection. We all have so many gifts and talents in this room. As long as we're breathing, we're not done yet. Number 3, acquire knowledge and skills. Continuously educate yourself, read, find a mentor, develop the necessary skills related to your goals. And don't be afraid to reach out to people that have done it. I tell my students often, the answer is always no unless you ask. Number 4, overcome challenges and setbacks. I promise you, you will have them. I know you guys already know. Stay focused and maintain positive. Failure is part of any journey towards success. If anybody knows me in this room, you know that I'm the first to share failures and hardships. There's no shame in my game. Sharing your experiences, struggles, and success can help inspire others to see what's possible. This year, we opened, closed, and sold a barbershop within a 5-month period. We are happy now with that outcome, and it's okay to cut your losses and know when the fit is not right for you. Number 5, stay consistent, take action, and avoid procrastination. My spin instructor reminds us to recover while you work. So when I think of consistency, I am reminded of my husband. It is because of his efforts and being such an admirable, steadfast leader that we have an incredible team for our family and our family strong. Number 6, surround yourself with positive influences. Surround yourself with supportive, like-minded individuals. Build a network of people that are genuine. Reach out to your network and invite them to collaborate. Our pizza shop has had the pleasure of collaborating with so many local small businesses. They are God's gift to the earth. We are the community's pizza shop because we are so involved in the community. So find me on social if you ever want to connect and make waves together. Lastly, and here's the last slide because I know y'all are hungry, so we'll keep it moving. Number 7 is to maintain discipline and time management. Develop good habits that promote discipline, focus, and effective time management. Prioritize your tasks and eliminate distractions. I put my phone, sometimes my notifications, all of them are silent. I try to prioritize my life, God, family, and then everything else. And number 8, lastly, but as important, is celebrate milestones and practice gratitude. Enjoy your achievements, no matter how small they are. This award was huge for me, but I'm also just as appreciative as one pack of pencils that is gifted that I can gift a child. Every mission is a stepping stone. It's healthy to have positive reflection to maintain motivation. Celebrate being here today. Last year when Rhonda Harvey gave her speech, she said, if you're in this room, you belong here. And of course, gratitude is giving thanks for all things and all circumstances. I'm grateful to be standing here right now with all of you. Thank you.
Don't leave me out. I really wanted all of us to give Angelina one more round of applause. It was very exciting. At this time, we're going to take a break so we can eat, and we'll return with our presentation of honorees.